Viewers and subscribers, welcome to Guyana Best, your favorite YouTube channel. We are going to play a video of an influencer exposing the governor of Guyana. Yes, Guyana have a governor, and this person is going to say why Mohamed is suing the Bank of Guyana. This is Guyana Best. Please press the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section. If you don't know, Mohamed does not have a bank account because he was sanctioned according to the authorities, but he is suing the Bank of Guyana because there are some loophole and some discrepancies. Check out this video.
Dr. Gobind Ganga. Dr. Gobind Ganga. Doctor. Governor. Guyana got a governor of the Bank of Guyana. You call on Azrieli to withdraw the case against the banks at the courts. So now you come out now after the elections, after you sanction those people, victimize them. That's what you did. You victimized those people. Ruthlessly used the banks in Guyana for political purpose. And you just collude with the PPP to get at the win supporters. When you saw their names on the list, you collaborated with these banks. And then what you did, these people just had, some of them had $100 in the bank, man. $100. For $100, you decide that you're going to close their accounts because they were on a list at the Guyana Elections Commission. You think that's right? Governor, you think that is right. Now you want the case to be withdrawn because you know why? They're going to win you. They're going to win the banks that suspended their accounts and closed their accounts. They're going to win them, and they're going to sue the banks because this is victimization. And number two, it is interference, election interference, victimization, and election interference. You and the banks were involved in. This is wickedness to the highest level. You call yourself a governor? What kind of governor you be? You're a crooked governor. You're elections rigging governor. You should be called out. You should be called out. And you need to come clean with the Guyanese people. Why did you close these people accounts? And why a local bank is allowed to sanction somebody when the sanction is from OFAC, and OFAC is sanctioning people in Guyana for evading GRA taxes? Mr. Gobind, have you paid your taxes? Do you pay taxes at the GRA? 90% of the PPP don't pay and cheat on taxes. They're the biggest cheaters, 90% of them. Why don't you sanction them? Why don't you close their accounts? Why don't you close their accounts? Everyone who is not paying taxes at the GRA and cheating on their taxes, Why don't you close your accounts? But your eyes pass, people. Your eyes pass the Win Party and your eyes pass Guyanese. It's time for people like you be held accountable and the banks be sued, including yourself, because you colluded. Now you're calling on the Azradine. Azradine, withdraw your case. Withdraw your case for what? Why should he withdraw the case? Why should he? The people, you hurt the people, man, and you hurt the country, and you hurt the party. It's time for you to be held accountable, and the banks be sued, and the people who you went against and victimized, they need justice. 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 And the Win Party also should sue you. Not just the individual persons, but the Win Party should sue you for elections interference, you and those banks. And those banks, their licenses should be suspended because of political interference and victimization. It goes against their licenses. It's time for the Guyanese people to stand up. Stand up against victimization. Stand up against elections rigging. Stand up against this collusion using state apparatus to come against the Guyanese people. It is time for the Guyanese people to stand up and the courts to do the right thing and suspend you.
We don't know who is going to be responsible for this Cuban national that's lost his life. News that is coming from the authorities is that the owner of the land rent the land to the Chinese, and the Chinese built this huge wall, the China wall, according to the news, that fell down on this national. This wall did not have any column. We don't know who is going to be responsible. Someone need to get charged. The authority is saying they do not have the power to inspect these work sites to see the structure, how it built, if it meet the requirements, because it have to pass through Central Housing and Planning Authority before it come down to the NDC in the neighborhood. So a lot of bureaucracy, and we don't know who is going to be held responsible. Persons need to check out these buildings if they meet the standard. This is Guyana Best.